Hi, I'm Ollie the Optimalist, the founder of United Humans. Now, I want you to imagine a world with no politicians and no billionaires. I'm sure many of you already dream of such a world, but I also know a lot of you believe that politicians and billionaires are a necessary evil for society to function. Well, newsflash, our society isn't really functioning. Sure, if you look at the things that politicians and billionaires care about, like GDP and the stock market, it seems like things are going okay. But if you look at the planet, at the oceans and the forests, it's clearly a disaster. And when you look at actual human metrics like happiness and longevity, well, the politicians and billionaires will tell you that those things have kept on improving since the agricultural revolution, and that they will only continue to improve if we continue to do what we're doing right now. But happiness and longevity are improving despite what we're doing right now, not because of it. Our society prioritizes money first, humans second, and the planet last. So it's no surprise that those money metrics keep on going up, that human metrics improve but only slowly compared to money, and that this perfect Goldilocks planet with its perfect Goldilocks ecosystem is getting absolutely destroyed. Now, if we flipped those priorities around and put humans first, the planet second, and money last, we'd obviously be in a much better situation. But you know the politicians and the billionaires are going to fight to keep things the way they are. And because they have so much influence, they usually get their way. Even when a majority of all people want to see change, that tiny minority of politicians and billionaires is able to block it. And that's why we need a world without politicians and billionaires. Because anytime you allow too much power to consolidate into the hands of too few people, things go bad. Of course, politicians are supposedly elected on their merits by a democratic majority, and billionaires are enriched by a supposedly free market in which we all get to decide which ones succeed based on their merits. But if that system worked, if we really lived in a meritocracy, our politicians and billionaires would be the best among us. They're not. They're usually just the most selfish and power-hungry among us. Many of them are smart, but very few would put humanity's interests above their own. The only way to steer society in a direction that benefits all of humanity is if enough humans get on board and help to push. And that is why I founded United Humans. United Humans is a grassroots organization founded on the 3 pillars of a philosophy I call optimalism. Those 3 pillars are love, fairness, and science. We have an actual plan to build a future without politicians and billionaires that is inclusive, equitable, and sustainable. That plan isn't perfect yet, but with enough of us contributing our ideas and spreading the word, we'll gather the expertise necessary to perfect the plan, and we'll build the support necessary to put it into action. So please sign up at unitedhumans.com and support us on Patreon if you're able to. Thank you very much.